PQP process. And
So,
yeah,
and if you are the BU QNR focal, so that is not changing. Today, when the part moves from concept to eval, if you're the if you're the QNR focal for whatever BU you are, it'll come to you. Then based on the part and the supplier, someone else in your team may be doing, then you can reassign it to them. It's all in the system, and they will work with the supplier. So instead of track-wise, this is going now to this digital tool, and then if you're the single BU QNR focal, and I don't want to confuse too much on these the supplier folks over here, our internal process, but we can talk offline. But it'll come to you if you are the QNR BU focal for your BU. And then if it's your part, you can do it. Or if it's someone else in your team that needs to do it, you can reassign it to them.
Okay. Let's discuss maybe offline.
Yeah. And there is a separate training, internal training. Again, if you didn't attend, I have the recording of that. I will share that offline with you. If not, your TKM cannot share that with you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. No other questions. Devesh, you want to take the ball and share with the team?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Saru. Thank you, everybody, for joining in today. Let me share screen. So today we'll be talking about how to log in to the application PQP, how suppliers can log into the application PQP, and how to identify that you have a PQP pending with you, how to fill up the information, and how to submit it back to AMAT. We'll also talk about how to discuss some of the topics, or if you have some questions, whom to reach out while conduct a PQP. So first is our platform will be My App. So most of you must be aware about this. So this is the partner portal that we use to talk to suppliers. All our supplier facing applications are hosted in here. So the URL is myapp.amat.com. So you must be having access to this one. So if you are not having access to this, you can reach out still to this page and you can request account access. There will be a couple of questions like what is your email ID and what supplier you work for, what is your site, and ultimately you will get username, password, and you can go ahead and log in. So that's one part of it. The other part of it, right? So if you want to get access to PQP, you will have to follow. You need to come to this URL. So that's nothing but here, account management, check account status, or maybe you can also go here, request account, right? So once you start filling up this information, you will reach out to a page where you will, the application will ask what application you are looking access for. There you are simply suggested to just enter the word PQP and do a search, and you will get a result called as PQP focal. Just select this and do next, and a request will be placed within AMAT to approve your PQP access. Right, so that's one part. We'll go into details of logging in. So for today's demo purpose, I'll use a sample account that we, a dummy supplier account that we have. This is a fictitious account that we use for our training purposes. So once you enter your legitimate email ID, you will be asked with password. So just provide your password. Click on sign on. So once you do that, the security posture will be established for your device. So we just hang on for a minute. Now, once we log in, all the applications from AMAT of which you have access will show up here. Just in case you have access to many applications and you are unable to find out, just come in here and type PQP, so it will show up. So now once done, so just click on this part qualification process PQP. Once you hit on this, the application will open for you. Now the application knows who logged in, so you don't need to log in again, and it works on single sign-on basis. So we only need you to log in once in my app, and all other applications are open to you as PQP is. You can verify your name here, and I'll quickly, Suraj covered some of the topics, but I'll quickly cover what all things we have in the landing page. So the landing page comprises with a search box where you can search for the part number that you might be looking forward for. You can also do, we have something called as PQP desktop. So this is the report. So all of the PQPs that you might have done can be found in here. And you will have an option to run filters out of it. Right, so this is very generic feature. So before going into much depth, I'd like to highlight other items. So next is you see the grid here called as My Records. So these records that you saw here will come up if you are a part of this PQP at this moment, right? The pink hue in the background color of these records suggests that we have an action item from you on this PQP. So if this is pink, it means you are supposed to take action. It is pending with you. So, and the other color feature enabled here is if this goes beyond 90 days and action has not taken, the background color will change to a darker shade of red so that we understand that this is pending for a little longer time and it needs attention. Now, let me just click on one of the PQPs to show how it looks like. So this is a PQP record. So as you see, it has 4 components, 4 stages. So open is where AMAT owns it. It has not been submitted to supplier and it is still with AMAT. You will never see any PQP that is open. So that's the restriction brought in.